I got a problem and I need to talk about it. Come back with me, episode 12, Movement Monday. So we're back. My name is Crystal Clear. If anybody didn't know, I know a lot of people know me for a while now. Shout out to all my friends that know me, and shout out to the newcomers that came here for Movement Monday. I got a very personal thing to talk about that's been eating at me for the past couple of weeks. So we're just going to go ahead and talk about it, okay? A couple of weeks ago, I was at work and I was making a delivery because people know me, I'm a truck driver. I came across a gentleman who I presented myself. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And then all of a sudden, this dude just starts flipping out, started calling me racial slurs. Okay, I'm not gonna reiterate what he said, but you can assume what he called me. And the funny thing was, as an African American male in America, we go through a lot of that throughout our lives, to the point that even my 12-year-old son had to bear witness to somebody calling him a racial slur because he thinks that he was better than my son because he was a Caucasian male. So even I have to teach him early that some people don't even like you because of the color of your skin. So anyway, back to this guy. He started saying racial slurs to me, and that, you know what? Yeah, it did bother me, but it didn't really bother me to the point that I wanted to do something to him. But it did get up to that when I realized when he started saying racial slurs towards me, he was saying it in front of 3, 4, 5-year-old children. That's what I have a real big problem with it. So a lot of people, when you see a lot of the videos, they see things about when you hear people of different colors calling them derogatory slurs. You see a lot of people go react towards them with violence. And a lot of times when that happens, situations definitely get worse and somebody gets hurt and maybe somebody gets killed. Because this is 2021. A lot of the stuff that people say are not flying as they used to back in the day. People are angry now because of this pandemic. People are going through some stuff. You don't know what that person's personally going through. And then for you to say something that would disrespect somebody's race, you're only asking yourself to get hurt. So I'm gonna tell you about my experience with this guy. I'm gonna finish with this experience. So besides me doing what probably a lot of people of color felt when somebody said something that nasty to them, the Lord spoke to me. And when he was speaking to me, because at first when he came up to me and approached me in a very bad manner, I just blew him off, or I was like, "You have yourself a good day." But when he started saying the racial slurs and I know the children were involved, that's when I was like, "No, I'm gonna have to approach you." So the whole time when I approached him, it felt like the Spirit of God was just seeing his hateful spirit. And it seemed like he's seen it, because I didn't even call him any names. Because I knew there were children there. I didn't even, try to threaten him or curse at him because, doggone well I wanted to. But the Spirit of the Lord must have shone through me when I was approaching him, to the point that he was scared. And so when I went and started talking to him, he started backing away. And the funny thing was, I didn't even threaten him, or didn't even say nothing. Because when I knew when he said something to me that was hateful, I already knew he was a coward. So then it started off from the back of the store, and I kept walking towards him, didn't even threaten him, didn't even call him out his name. he kept backing out of the store, kept backing all the way to the front of the store, to the point that he left the store and I was still there. The Lord showed me, and the reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of people are going through the same thing and reacting it wrong when somebody throws something hateful in front of them. And this is why I'm leading to the Bible verse of this week. In Ephesians 6:12, it says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." The whole time he was saying stuff to me, the Lord kept putting that Bible verse inside of my spirit. Somebody asked me when I mentioned it about this incident, how did you not go, how much it took not to hurt this guy? And I said, because the Lord kept reminding me, Ephesians 6:12. Just make sure you put it up on the screen. So I want them to see the whole verse without my face on it. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So the whole time the Lord was showing that to me and speaking it into my heart when this guy was saying the things that he was saying. And a friend of mine asked me, as I said earlier, how did you show restraint by because if it was me, I would have hurt this guy badly. I said, because the Lord was showing me that you can't fight the spiritual with carnal hands and fists and weapons. There are things of this world that are not seen, that are the driving force of why things are happening to you. So if I would have hurt this guy, I probably would have been in jail because he would have been in the hospital, and I would have been arrested for assault, and he could might have died from the injuries. So doing that is not going to fight the forces of hate that has risen behind him, that was the driving force of what he was going to do. So that's what I'll need to tell people who are listening. Lord wanted me to show you that you can't always fight these things in their natural form. You have to fight them with spiritual. I was always told when I was a young man from my father that you got to understand the power of your enemy in order to defeat it. So what I wanted to say also to you was that reacting to the violence is only going to bring trouble for yourself. And for the people who continually trying to project hate into the world of love, I have to say this to you too. Every time you try to bring shame to somebody over their race, it's only bringing shame and embarrassment to your own. Stop doing what you're doing. Leave people alone. God is a God of love. So if you're not projecting love for one another, but you only projecting hate, you're not of God. God never hated me because I'm black. And God never hated you because you're white or Hispanic or Asian or any other race. God is a God of love. So people who are projecting their views of hate and saying that they're the master race and we're better than you because we're a different color than you, you're falling into the same trap and the devices that the enemy is forcing you to believe that you're right. You better turn away from your wicked ways before it's too late. You better know where you're going before you get there. And that's all I got to say for that. Thank you guys for just allowing me to vent about that, because it was weighing heavy on my heart. And I thank for the people that supported me when they heard about it, because I had people all nationalities saying that was wrong. I had people my color, of course. I had people Caucasian people. I had people of Asian. All supported me, love for that. And then we got to understand this just got to stop, because if it doesn't stop, we're going to fall into some pits that you cannot get out of. And so I thank everybody that showed me support about that. So moving right along, we're going to do some updates, okay? So the updates, Bravehearted was released February 22nd. And right now, it's streaming on all stores. You can catch it on SoundCloud. That's my personal favorite out of the two, between SoundCloud and Spotify. You'll also check on our website. Our main website is salvrec.com, salvrec.com. You can check out a lot of our music up on there. So far, Bravehearted by Big Stig's got 73 streams. And on the bottom of my heart, I thank everybody that supported me and my brother and everybody for just by listening to it. By you guys listening to it, you guys are helping me tremendously on helping me trying to perfect my craft, because I'm going hard on this talent that I believe that I have, that the Lord has given it to me. And so by you guys responding and giving me, my brother, and Stig's feedback is actually doing wonderful things for me, because it helps me to progress, to learn things more and progress more, so that we can do what we have to do that the Lord wants us to do. So I thank you guys for that, for listening to us and for our streams. Also, next month is I'm on the main feature track called Get Ready. It's scheduled to come out on April 26th. Originally, we was going to do it for March, but we decided that we wanted to give it time to push back, because we wanted to make sure we EQ it and get that good sound quality for you. So when you guys listen to it, you guys will enjoy that. Get Ready. You're going to love the track. It's from the bottom of my heart. As you know, it's always, every music that I produce is always from the bottom of my heart. It's about people who are striving for their dreams, and it's also about people who are going against you when you try to reach your dreams. So it's like a dedication for both sides, because you know what, it happens. In a perfect world, we wish we can get everything go smoothly towards your dreams, but there's always opposition out there to say that you can't do it. So it's you're gonna like that track, trust me. And like I said, it's scheduled to come out on April 26th. So also, unboxing video is gonna come out later this week. My brother just got some fresh new toys. Woo-hoo. Yeah, he showed me some of the toys before we started filming. So he's gonna show a video on that. I already saw some of the videos too. It's kind of cool. It's kind of amazing how we progress through the technology with the video world. So hopefully, I'm looking forward to see more videos like that as well. So that's coming out later this week. Also, Azrael's been working on with new music by Jace Kane. Stay tuned for that for more information. I heard a couple of things that he was tweaking on some of the music and stuff. Shout out to Jace Kane. Thank you for coming to us and to do business with us. We hope that you had a great experience with us, and I hope that you just continue to work with us through your progression through your art form. Okay. Also, my brother Azrael he's been away for a while. He's been doing his double solo album. It's called Facing Life, Fade to Black. Now, personally, I think it's Fade to Black, Facing Life might be a better way of the album. So we're kind of debating on that now. Maybe you can put a poll up, to see, to see what people think. So. That'd be like still a fun thing because we're trying to even though we're doing our thing as a label, we're trying to interact with people, with some of the stuff that we're heading towards too. Also, Christmas 6 album, Volume 6, Christmas album, Volume 6. The recording starts next month. It's crazy, you're on the sixth installment of the Christmas album.
Something that I didn't think was gonna last, it's just something to do that ended up being like a staple.
Yeah, it's cool because I wasn't there for the first 4, and the 5th one is when I first came back from my hiatus. So that's also cool. So you've been doing it for like 12 years now. So
12, 13
years. Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy how time flies. Yeah, and then like say you're doing that Christmas album, we're gonna be working on that, and like I said, Facing Life. Facing Life, go back to that. It's gonna be coming out on 2022, I believe. That's the thing. So, but even though he says he's gonna come out to 2022, he's still gonna work till he dies. So, I'm gonna make sure. Even when he dies, I'm gonna give him material work.
That's awesome.
All right, so moving right along. Since it's Black History Month, my brother started this thing with quotes from famous people of color.
Thanks to Passion. She brought that idea.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So, thanks to Passion. So, they decided to keep it ongoing even though it was past the month of February. And my quote for this week is going to be from Dr. Martin Luther King. It's kind of like the tie into the scripture of the week, which was the stuff that I was going through. So he says, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. And it's so true. You cannot fight hate with hate because that's not going to solve anything. Sure, it might give you revenge and make you feel better when you retaliate somebody, just like what I discussed about earlier on doing the scripture of the week. But in the end, it doesn't solve anything. You fight hate with love. Or any situation that you're going through, you learn that if you're doing the same thing and it's not working, then maybe you should change it. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you're expecting a different result. So if it doesn't help the first time or the second time, why do it the third time? So just to bear in mind that whatever you're going through, you can't fight fire with fire. Because the only thing it's going to do is going to cause from that little fire plus your little fire, now it's going to cause a 2-alarm fire and make it even worse. So that's my quote of the week by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So, monthly giveaway. March's giveaway is a JBL Flip 4 Bluetooth speaker. Say that like 18 times fast. JBL Flip.
Yeah.
So JBL Flip 4 Bluetooth speaker. So Desi wasn't here. She had to go with her mom. So I'm the presenter today. So this is a cool little thing here. I actually seen a friend at work when I was working. He was listening to it. He was one of the receivers, and he played this. And I was like, wow. I'm like, yo, what is that? So he showed his it's a speaker, and it actually works pretty pretty good, real good. So they might want to get myself. So so this is the speaker right here. So all you have to do is to go into our monthly giveaway to subscribe to our website channel. My brother probably would put up the link on how everything goes because it's like 4-step processor program. But I know he wants to get back to his toys, so I know he probably don't even want to talk, right?
Not really.
See how he treats y'all?
I'll talk to y'all the unboxing video. Y'all be alright.
No, okay. See, I try to make him feel bad, you know what I mean? So,
I never feel bad about toys.
And he's 40-some years old. I'm just saying. So this is our March giveaway. Previous winners are not allowed to enter until the final grand prize finale towards the end of the year. Now I'm gonna tell you, everybody that won before, you might want to stay tuned because at the end of the year, the grand prize is gonna be really cool, like really nice. So I know some people just like win the prize and then just say, "Oh, screw it, I'm done." You know what I mean? But no, stay tuned because we got something big coming at the end of the year. So like I said, look at he'll put up the ways that you can enter into our contest, and just continue to look into that for the future. So also the tip advice of the week, I forgot about this. The tip of the advice for the week is it rubs the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again. It rubs the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose. See, I let him do it that time because he knows how to do it.
I know that quote by heart.
I know. He used to torture me with that all the time. Wake me up in the morning, rubs the lotion on the skin. Maybe you could do a little mini contest to see what movie that's from. Yeah. Maybe give him. And if you win, you're only gonna get a thumbs up because I'm too broke to give you another gift. So you know what I mean. So I guess that since that's really not a tip. I guess the gift tip of the week is laughter is very powerful. So just continue to find ways of laughter because laughter always diffuses a really bad situation. Trust me, my wife will tell you that because she gets mad at me all the time. So shout out to Jenny on that too. So that's pretty much it for everything on this Movement Monday episode 12. Thank you guys for letting me vent again. It's serious out there, like I said, and we just need to fight hate with love and continue to embrace each one another as we strive to be the best that we can be. So right now, that's it. Stay tuned, stay alert, and always remember that wait a minute, where does he go? Where'd she go?